So we are going to understand what is analytics, what is EPM, what is BPC. So BPC, then you have, first we are going to discuss these three. So we are going to get origin of BPC, which umbrella this BPC comes under. Okay, that is the first objective. This is, then we will understand what is planning. What is planning or budgeting or what do you say, forecasting. Yeah, we will understand what is planning or budgeting or forecasting. We'll try to complete these 4 items now. So first we have to understand what is analytics in BPC. Sorry, in SAP you have a thing called analytics. What is analytics? Now, you know, everyone knows the first note.
이거는
Most of us knows. Kindly mute. Everyone knows ECC system, SAP ECC system, Enterprise Core Component. Earlier, we used to call it as R3. Why R3? Three-tier architecture. This ECC basically OLTP system, and you can host day-to-day transactions. This is also called as actual data. Actual data. This is my SAP system, SAP ECC system. Same way, I can have my own non-SAP systems. So, I have some non-SAP systems like Oracle, GM. Right? Same way, I have some other non-SAP systems, right? Tally. Within SAP, you can get only SAP related reports. For suppose, I want to know the purchase information, right, which is in ECC system. Yes, I can know in ECC system. So I can go to a transaction code and I can execute what are the due invoices, what are the purchase orders raised, and how many GRNs are raised. Yes, I can do that. Now, I want a report, my management want a report where they want to see the data of ECC, Tally, and Oracle. Some data comes from Oracle GL, some data comes from Tally, some data comes from ECC. ECC only SAP system, remaining 2 are non-SAP systems. So it is difficult. You have to transfer data to ECC system, again Tally data to ECC system. Then you have to generate a report. You have to write some ABAP code to generate a report. It's a big process. As a solution, SAP came with something called multi-dimensional database, which is or you can say analytics. So analytics is on top of these 3 items: SAP systems, SAP ERP systems, and non-ERP systems. SAP systems and non-SAP systems. So basically to solve these type of issues, and I have lots of data, right? 10 years of data. I want to store the data. If you store in the ECC system itself, right, it might give you a problem, a performance problem, and you require lot of hardware, all this. And this ECC or any ERP system is two-dimensional. So to analyze the actual data, to analyze the trend, 10 years trend of my data or 5 years trend of my data, I need a multi-dimensional schema. This analytics is based on multi-dimensional schema. Analytics is basically for your reporting, for management reporting, whatever reporting you say. The data access is very fast. You have to load data from different sources to BP analytics so that you will get whatever reports you want. That may be financial statement, actual financial statement, that may be other reports. Now, analytics is having 4 parts. Right now, we understood analytics is for reporting and analysis. Even for your KPI definitions, for your strategy definitions, for the migration, everything is part of analytics. Again, analytics divided into 4 parts. First one is EPM. EPM means Enterprise Performance Management. Then another part is this one, BI, Business Intelligence. Then here you have GRC. Then you have EIM. Right. If you see here, these are the 4 main parts as will be divided. Analytics divided into 4 parts. One is EPM, another one is GRC, next one is BI, next one is EIM, Enterprise Information Management. BI means Business Intelligence. EPM means Enterprise Performance Management. GRC means Governance Risk Control. See, we are going to discuss EPM. Okay, first we'll start with GRC. GRC estimates your risk levels. It controls the security related stuff. GRC is mainly for security, risk analysis, and environment, health and safety. Okay, how to manage your environment safely, how your employees safe, what are the measures you have to use to make your employees feel better or safe. Then Enterprise Information Management. These are basically, you can say, data migration tools, data services. When I say data migration tools, like it's like in business objects we have BODS, Business Objects Data Services. It's part of EIM, Enterprise Information Management. You can transfer data from legacy systems to SAP systems using this BODS services, data integrator, data quality checker. If you are getting vendors or customers from different systems, then EIM can check the duplicates, everything, and it can load the clean data. Then business intelligence. This is also very important. This is very important in business intelligence. Business intelligence is nothing but your query designing, that means report designing, dashboard designing, analysis, what if analysis, all this, right? These are parts of business intelligence. Suppose if you want to create a report, you are going to use business intelligence tool. That may be Webby, that may be Crystal, that may be Query Designer. If you want to create a report or based on actual data, you are going to use BI tool. That may be Web Application Designer. And all dashboarding tools are part of BI, business intelligence. This BI is based on, suppose if you say BW, BW is the information storage for this particular BI, business intelligence. Then we are going to talk about EPM. What is EPM? EPM means, as I said, it's enterprise performance management. Let's see what is this enterprise performance management. All planning, consolidation and strategy tools are part of this particular EPM, right? Some of the tools, if I name it, BPC MS Microsoft version, BPC NetWeaver version, BOFC Business Objects Financial Consolidation. It's also called as Cortices. Prior to BOFC, we used to call it as Cortices. Then you have DM Disclosure Management. Then you have Financial Information Management, some intercompany, matching, like this. You have so many tools. Like this under EPM. So basically EPM is having all the products related to planning, budgeting, forecasting and legal consolidation and management consolidation. See, BPC MS and BPC NetWeaver, both are same. The purpose is same. The configuration is same. The handling is same. What is the difference? I don't see any difference. Only one difference, that is backend. For Microsoft version, backend is SQL Server. For NetWeaver version, backend is BW system. That is the difference. That will not make any impact on you as a BPC learner. So you are going to learn BPC Microsoft version and BPC NetWeaver version both. Then if you see one more product under EPM umbrella, that is Business Objects Financial Consolidation. This is for legal consolidation only. It can do only consolidation. It cannot be, this product cannot do any planning, budgeting, forecasting activities. It can do only consolidation. Disclosure management. Disclosure management is for your closing, financial closing. When I say financial closing, you need so many reports, IFRS reports, US GAAP reports, whatever GAAP it is, you can use disclosure management and you can map the data to the specific format. That may be IFRS, that may be US GAAP. FIM is a ETL tool in EPM umbrella. Using FIM, you can extract the data from different sources. You can transform the data to, I mean, whatever format you want, then you can load it to any EPM product from FIM. It's like a BW. It's a FIM. FIM is equivalent to BW, you can say. Client, suppose if I am using Microsoft version, because BW is not there, I can use FIM to load data from non-SAP systems and SAP systems. Same way VOFC. For this background is some Oracle. So, to load data to this particular financial consolidation from different systems, you have to use FIM as ETL tool, enterprise extraction, transformation, and loading tool. Right. Now, in BPC, now we got to know what is the origin of this particular BPC. Now let's see what we are going to learn in this particular BPC NetWeaver on HANA. Now there is a question. What is this BPC NetWeaver on HANA? If you see here we don't have any discussion on HANA. Correct? So what is this HANA? HANA is basically a database, an appliance, a software. If you add all these three, that is HANA. It gives high performance. When you execute a report, it gives a high performance. Suppose your report database is Oracle. So what do you say? Suppose I have 1,50,000 records. I rather say 15 million records. I have 15 million records in the database or in BW. I prepared a report on top of this 15 million records and I executed that report. To get the output, I got at least, I spent at least 25 minutes because it's around 15 million records. If you use HANA as a database, it will take few seconds to execute that particular report. Why it is taking that much less time? Because of the hardware, because you are going to use blade servers, and the memory size is very huge, and it is enabled for parallel processing. What is parallel processing? We will discuss. That is HANA. It is not important for us now. For us, BPC is important. And HANA is based on column storage. That's why the performance is very high. So, all these applications, right now, SAP is trying to move to HANA, based on HANA. They want to make their database as Oracle. That means, if you see here, I said BPC MS SQL Server. Same way for the BPC NetWeaver, I said BW, right? So, for now, it is BW on HANA. That is the backend. What I mean by BW on HANA? What I mean by BW on HANA? Let's write. See, now I have, as I said, I have my SAP systems and non-SAP systems. The particular data is loaded to BW. This is BW. And on top of this BW, you have BPC. This is the structure, BPC structure. And this BPC will have one front end. That is called as EPM add-in. We'll discuss what is this EPM add-in, all this. Now, earlier, if you see, when I say BPC 10, right? So this structure is like this. When I say BPC 10 NetWeaver, the structure is like this, and a base here for this BW is HANA. Sorry, not HANA. Oracle. Oracle or DB2, whatever. Right? When I say BPC NetWeaver and HANA, the little change here is here, instead of Oracle, the database is HANA. That is the difference. In BPC, if you see, that may be BPC 10 NetWeaver, that may be BPC 10 NetWeaver on HANA. Okay. The configuration is same, the settings are same, the process analysis is same, the blueprint preparation is same, everything is same. Okay. Only the change comes, where the change will be performance. Because here it is BBW on Oracle, okay, this is normal performance as usual. Right now, whatever speed you have, that speed only you can get in even BPC. If you use HANA, the speed, the performance will increase. That is the impact. Nothing more than that. Right. So, this is the basic technical structure of BPC system. So, BPC, for BPC backend is BW system. And for BPC front end is EPM add-in. In the both cases, it is same. It may be in BPC 10 NetWeaver, the BPC backend is BW and front end is EPM add-in. In the BPC 10 NetWeaver on HANA, the for the BPC, front end is EPM add-in, back end is BW. No, for me, no change at all. Only performance change. Now, let's discuss what is BPC. Okay, planning. Okay, what is BPC? Business, planning, and consolidation. Read in the previous year, SAP issued a note saying that for every EPM product or every analytics product, you have to add SAP. So, SAP BPC, SAP Financial Consolidation, SAP Strategy Management. What is Strategy Management? Basically, here you have one more product called SSM, SAP Strategy Management. So, this particular product is called as SAP Business Planning and Consolidation. What you can do using SAP Business Planning and Consolidation? You can do planning. What planning you can do? Your next year estimations or current year estimations. Your next 10-year planning can be done using SAP Business Planning solution. What I mean, first thing, you can do the financial planning. When I say financial planning, it includes capital expenditure planning, operational expenses planning. When I say operational expenses planning, it includes manpower, power cost, all the costs, all the expenses. Then revenue plan. Then you can prepare your P&L, planned P&L statement, planned cash flow statements, planned balance sheet statements. So, using SAP BPC, you can do annual planning, you can do strategic planning, you can do the forecast. Even you can do the rolling forecast. Right? When I say financial planning, you have to remember that you can do only financial planning. Suppose your client may ask, I need demand planning. I have a product. I want to estimate the demand of this product. Demand of the product for the next 1 week. Right? Then BPC is not suitable for that. BPC is, as I said, it's for financial planning, not for demand planning. For that, separate tools are there. Whatever data directly impact this financial statements, for that you can use this BPC. And BPC will not support you for day-wise planning or week-wise planning. You have to do your planning at least per month, every month. Okay. What is the cost for February, March, April, May, like that. So using financial planning or using BPC, you can do all these 3 types of plannings. Then you have something called legal consolidation. Using legal consolidation, you can do your closing procedure, right? Financial close. You can consolidate data here for your legal statements. That may be IFRS, that may be US GAAP. When I say financial close, you can do the balance carry forward. You can do the net income calculation, retained earnings calculation, cash flow preparation. You can do the currency translation using this legal consolidation application. You can do the consolidation of investments, whatever the method, that may be purchase method, that may be proportionate method, that may be equity method. You can do the consolidation of investment using legal consolidation model. Even you can do the intercompany eliminations, intercompany matchings, all this stuff. This is legal consolidation. And you have one more part, that is management consolidation. Management consolidation. Here you can do the management consolidation in the sense in US you need internal consolidation, okay, for management purpose, mainly in US. For that, you can use management consolidation. So there is no legal requirement. It is just to know for your segmental to do complete your segmental consolidation or profit center consolidation. So used in US. No. Nowadays, even in India, people are using management consolidation. The next part is, now we understood what we can deal with SAP business planning and consolidation. First, we have to complete planning, then we have to start consolidation. Correct. So let's see what is this financial planning, what is this annual operating plan, what is strategic planning, what is forecast and rolling forecast. Let's go to the next slide. Let's see the planning terminology. As a layman, what is planning? I want to understand. Let's see first what is planning terminology. If you see here, let's insert a table. Right. Here I have some terms: forecast, plan or rolling forecast, plan, then budget. Plan, then budget. So now this is the main terminology. If you Google it, okay, you can get what is forecast, what is rolling forecast. Okay, when you compare whatever, now I'm going to explain the terminology: forecast, rolling forecast, plan and budget. If you compare my terminology with the Google terminology or Wikipedia, you might get some difference. Okay, so basically my concept is, based on my experience, I'm going to explain this terminology. If it is some disturbances are there, just it is disturbances from the client, not from myself. Okay, they are using like that. I cannot do anything. So let's see. Forecast. The statement is, current year estimations are called as forecast. Current year estimations are called as forecast. What does it mean? If I write one single sentence, you might not understand. Let me explain what is forecast. I am estimating my sales, right, for January, February and March. So this is my product. Here I am estimating for Jan, April 2000, not April, this month is July, right? July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah. So I am estimating for August, (2014), September 2014, October 2000, September, October. Are you sorry? Not 2014. It is 2013. So current year is 2013. I want to know what is my product one sales in 2013. So I am estimating like $2,500. Here I am estimating $3,400. Here I am estimating $1,200. P2 I am estimating $1,300, $1,500, $1,400. Okay, $2,400. T3, I am estimating 1,100, 1,200, 1,150. Yeah, this is the total estimation. You can keep it like this. Total. Add this and put here. Equal to sum of this August or September and October. So this is my sales estimation done on, when I did the sales estimation, I did it on July 3rd or July 2013. Sitting in July 2013, I estimated my next 3 months, August, September, October. You can estimate for November, December also. I estimated remaining 5 months sales. This is called as forecast. Why? The estimations are happening for the current year. Now, this is my total: 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, 6,900, 7,100. 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 4,800, 5,200. 3,000, 3,300, 3,450. This is my total. Done. Now then, the next thing. This is what? Forecast. That's what I have written here. Current year estimations are called as forecast. Then what is rolling forecast? Okay. Let's see what is rolling forecast. Now, this is my July forecast. Control C, Control V. Now, in this July forecast, now I am in August 2013. Right? Now, I am doing the rolling forecast. So, what I do, now 1 month, after 1 month, I will have very good picture on my sales. Now, August, I estimated these are 2,500 to 1,300, 1,100. But I can easily say, suppose August, the first week I am doing this one. First week of August. Right? Now I can easily say, okay, 2,500 is wrong. I can do only 2,400. And here September I can do for the P2 product 3,000. Right? So like this you are changing the values. So when you change this one, 2,000, 5,000, 6,000, 6,800, 7,000. 5,000, 6,000, 6,000, 4, 6,000, 6,300, 300, 700. 6,700. Right? So my forecast values are changed in August. Okay. When I forecast here in July, my figures are like this. When I forecasted in August, because I got very good picture of my sales, my forecasted figures are changed. When I am in September 2013, I can revise September, October, November, December. When I am in October 2013, I can revise October, November, December. Right? Remaining months. That is called rolling forecast. Right? So what is a rolling forecast? Revision of every month You can do this rolling forecast every month or quarter. Every month, every quarter. Revision of forecasted values. Or nothing but rolling forecast. Every month, you can estimate next remaining months. Current year, next remaining months. That is called rolling forecast. Now, plan. What is plan? Next year, estimations are called as planning. Right. Now, here I have this thing. So here I have 2014, which is the next year, 2014 next year, 2014 next year. You have Jan, you have Feb, you have March, right? So you can change the numbers. When you are doing your estimation for the next year, 2014, and you are doing these estimations on, suppose, August 2013, right? In August 2013, you can plan for the next year, right? This is called my plan figures, right? This is also called as annual operating plan. When you are estimating something for the next year, that is also called as plan or AOP, annual operating plan. Annual operating plan. This is plan. Now, plan is done. What is budget? What is the difference between plan and budget? When you say plan, you are going to estimate the funds required for the next year. When you talk about budget, you are distributing the funds available. Okay. One is estimating the funds, another one is distributing the funds available to the lower levels. Okay. Bit confused, right? Let's discuss detail. If you want to understand what is budget, right, we have to understand two things. First one is top-down budgeting. No. First one is bottoms-up planning. Second one is top-down budgeting. If you understand this bottom-up planning and top-down budgeting, automatically you will understand what is budget and what is the difference between plan and budget. So let's take one good example. First we will discuss bottom-up planning. Right? What is bottom-up planning? Okay, we have to take one scenario which is good and common for all. Okay, let's take one telecom industry, bottom-up planning, telecommunications. So I have cities, basically I have some cities. This is Mumbai city. Then I have Bengaluru city. Then I have, right, then I have Hyderabad. Now, these are the cities where my network is available. In Mumbai, I have some towers. Bengaluru, I have some towers. Hyderabad, I have some towers. I'm using, suppose, Airtel network. Airtel network. Now, in the Airtel is going to maintain some data centers, some call centers, correct? So they want to estimate. Airtel want to estimate what is their next year expenses. You can say operational expenses. So what they have to estimate? They are going to estimate all these three cities. For example, what is the power cost? What is the manpower cost? What is the maintenance cost? Okay, like this you have so many costs. Okay, all those costs they have to estimate. So Mumbai city responsible person started estimating this, and he estimated as $20,000. Same way, Bengaluru estimated their expenses as $10,000, and Hyderabad estimated their cost as $8,000. Right? So all these three are having some circles. Okay, so the circle is above this particular city. Combination of some circles or some cities comes under one circle. This particular Mumbai comes under Maharashtra circle. These two, Bengaluru and Hyderabad, suppose comes under South circle. Correct? Now, this Mumbai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad submits their next year estimations to their circles. Okay, so Mumbai will send their bottom planned, that is lowest level data they planned, right? That they will send it to Maharashtra. Same way, Bengaluru sends the data to their circle, South circle. Hyderabad also sending data to South circle. So what is the Maharashtra estimated plan now? 20,000 plus this particular circle will have their own expenses, right? When I say Maharashtra circle, that circle will have some headquarters. The circle will have some employees. They have their own tea cost or canteen cost, whatever. They estimated their cost as $5,000. Same way, South estimated cost is 18,000 plus South own cost is 2,000. That is 20,000. Correct. So Maharashtra and South comes under India as a corporate. They are reporting to India. So India level, what is the cost? The cost is, this is 20,000 plus 25,000. 20,000 plus 25,000 is $45,000 plus India headquarters is having some expenses, that is $10,000. Okay. Total my estimated planning value is 55,000 USD. How I came to this figure? I started at the lowest level, city-wise planning. This city-wise planning rolled up one level high, that is circle level. That circle level estimations are sent to national level, India level. This is called bottom-up planning. Now the management, the board is having some clarity on their next year expenses. Yes, this plan prepared by the actual people. Actual people means the person who is going to spend the money. He prepared the planning. So the planning will be always accurate somewhat. You can say it's accurate. Now, what is top-down budgeting? Top-down budgeting. So top-down budgeting, what is this top-down budgeting? Now, that particular Airtel board knows their next year estimations or next year planning values, how much they are going to spend in the next year. Based on that, this Airtel board will have a meeting, board of meeting. They will discuss whether they have $55,000 or not for the next year expenses. They analyzed so many things and they released, okay, remember, they released $50,000 for the next year expenses. Based on your plan, they released some budget. The budget is $50,000. The board of directors released only 50,000. Now, how to do that? How to give this money? Because you estimated 55,000 here, but you got only 50,000. So, what happens? This 50,000 will be distributed to the lower levels based on some factor. What is the factor? That may be your, based on your plan value. Suppose if you plan 1,000, okay, they will give budget accordingly. Suppose 90% or 80% like that. Let's see how to distribute this budget to the down. So here 55,000 is equivalent to 100. 50,000, how much we have to spend? Okay, let's see. Here they take like 8,000, right? So corporate took 8,000. So remaining is 42,000. This 42,000 I want to distribute to the lower levels based on my plan data. There are so many ways to distribute the data. Sometimes how the most clients distribute their budget amount based on their actual data. Suppose previous year my power cost for the Mumbai city 100 rupees. So based on that I will distribute this 42,000. Right. Now let's distribute this 42,000 to the circles. The formula will be like this. For Maharashtra, the formula will be, so Maharashtra cost is 25,000 by total, that is 45,000, right? Correct. 25 by 45 into 100. That's what they will get. Okay. Same way, this is the formula, right? Distribute. Pro rata basis, if I want to distribute this amount by total amount. Total amount is 42,000, right? Same way, South will get, how much South is going to get? Control C, Control V, 20,000 by 42,000 into 100. So whatever amount the South is getting, they are going to distribute that one to Bengaluru and Hyderabad based on their pro rata. This is called top-down budgeting. Based on your bottoms-up planning, your budget estimations are happen. Budget allocation basically. So funds allocated, allocation to the lower levels. Estimate, I mean whatever released funds, that is budget. Now we understand what is the planning terminology. What is forecast, what is rolling forecast, what is plan, what is budget. As a layman, suppose if you go to a client place, okay, they might have planning scenarios. Suppose my previous client is having planning scenarios like this. Budget outlook, five years budget, okay. So what is this budget outlook? They are calling it as budget outlook. Budget outlook is nothing but their plan. They are doing next year plan using budget outlook, so that they are calling it as, actually that is plan, they are calling it as budget outlook. 5 years budget, it is basically plan only, okay. It's basically strategic plan. Now what is the difference between plan and strategic planning? When I do my plan for only 1 year, that is planning, okay. If I am doing my planning for next 5 years or 10 years, that I will call it as strategic planning. So client terminology, you have to compare with this basic terminology, okay, so that you can easily understand. Oh, budget means budget outlook. We are going to estimate my next year cost or revenue. 5 years budget, so it is equivalent to strategic planning. Next 5 years we are going to estimate. The name, see, when you say budget, when they are saying budget, it is not actually budget, it's a plan. They are saying it as budget. This is what. So if you know this basic terminology, then you can understand easily. So next thing, tomorrow we are going to discuss BPC terminology. What is BPC terminology? Like, what is environment? What is model? What is dimension? What is dimension? What is property? What is member? And we will create a environment. Environment generation in the system. Yeah, and if we have time, we will create a dimension also. Right. So, right. If you have, yeah. Now I am stopping this session.